What's up, y'all? Your boy, the cool one, or I should say, your brother, the cool one, up in this junk, representing Charleston, South Carolina to the fullest. I know it's been a while with me, man. I've been MIA for a while, but I wanted to make this video, man, because I've been so planning to make this vid for some time now, but I just was so busy. Uh, I'm doing a lot of exercising and working out, man, trying to stay fit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gaining a little weight there. So I was like, man, let me start working out. I'm working out with a partner and everything. So uh, before I get started on this topic, though, I'm coming out with the Flow Style Session EP. This track is this mixtape, or I guess this EP is gonna have like 6, 7 songs on there. So I'll have it on Dat Piff. And of course, it's free download. I ain't got to pay nothing. Um, so be on the lookout for that. It's some of the songs that some of y'all may have heard already, and then a couple extra tracks on there that I never brought out the light yet. So be on the lookout for that, and also be on the lookout for the re-enlistment, the music limited edition. I'm still working on that. I'm just about done. I probably need to do like 2, 3 more songs, and I'm done. And I'm gonna try to have it on CD with the artwork included and everything. And it's gonna be a limited edition, like I said. All right. So with all that out the way, y'all know what's been trending about Takashi 69 and how he pretty much ratted on his peoples or whatever went down. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm going to title this "If You Can't Do the Time, Don't Do the Crime," something like that. I'm going to title it that. And I'm going to put y'all on game as an artist and as a man, because there's been a lot of um, you know, comments about what they thought of Takashi 69. And he ain't the only one that does this type of crap, man. There's a bunch of these people that pretty much messes it up for a lot of people. Now, first of all, for starters, I am not a Takashi 69 fan. I don't like his music. I just don't like the guy like that. I don't know him. But at the same time, when you're involved in the street life, when you profit off the streets, when you do a lot of illegal activities to get yourself put in a real bad situation, and then when that pressure kicks in, you blow the whistle. I can't respect people like that, man. That tells me more about your character, you know. And I know a lot of people talking about he got a daughter, he's a father, or whatever. Okay, let's play that game. If he is a father, right? He's a parent. Why the hell is he out there in the streets doing a lot of illegal activities? You know what I'm saying? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And this is coming from a guy. I'm not a street dude. I don't get involved in that street life because I know what comes with that. And we're not talking about a teenager. We're not talking about someone that's a minor. We're talking about a grown ass man out there hanging with killers, drug dealers, street dudes, the whole nine. So you mean to tell me y'all are still backing this dude up? And I'm not talking about backing him up as an artist or whatever. I'm talking about him as a man. When you make that decision that you want to live or survive in the streets, live that street life, y'all should know that what comes with that. And I'm not talking about the cold of the streets or nothing like that. I'm talking about being accountable for your actions. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that street cold or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about when a man does something, he know it's wrong. He know it's bad. But when you get caught with whatever you're doing, you suffer the consequences. You deal with what you have to do in order to get yourself out of it. Not blow the whistle and say, hey, I know who did this, I know who did that. As a man, when you make a decision like that in the streets, when you out there doing your duties and you get caught by the law, Deal with that shit as a man. Don't be out here talking about, oh, I know who did this, I know who did that, I know who commit this crime, I know who commit that crime. Because that's like you're weaseling your way out. It's just like when a parent, let's say they got more than, let's just say a parent has like 2 children. If that children gets caught doing something and that parent catches them in the act, that kid gonna be like, well, the other one did this. Like, no, we talking about you. We're not talking about that other child. We talking about you. You did this. And guess what? That kid gonna suffer the consequences. Just like when a man is out there in the streets trying to do what he got to do to survive for his family or whoever, and when he get caught, you figure out a way to do with it yourself. You don't blow the whistle. You don't get, you know what I'm saying? You don't get under peer pressure when they squeeze your arm. And this is what I don't like about these modern day cats today, man. I don't mess with a lot of people, and that's for a good reason. I only got like, as a total, I only got like 5 true friends in my entire life. Because I know when shit gets hard or gets really pressured, I know they got my back at the end of the day. That's some real true friends. These cats out here today, man, I can't fool with them. I can't, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when times get hard, when it's time to be accountable for your actions, these cats will blow the whistle so fast that you wouldn't even notice. And again, I'm not talking about the street codes. I'm not talking about you gotta abide by the rules in the streets. I'm talking about as a man, you need to be accountable for your own actions. Just like if I'm at work and I got a problem with a coworker, I don't tell the boss or my coworker. I talk straight to that coworker and tell them how I feel. I don't go to the managers and rat on that person. And that's just real. If I got a problem with this person, I pull them to the side and say, hey, look, I got a problem with XYZ. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that to me. That's how I interact with people. Because I don't tell on people. I don't do that. Because I believe that there's such thing as unwritten rules like honor, pride, integrity, you name it. But these cats out here in the streets that doing their thing, they trying to do things to survive, and then when they get caught by the law, they find out a way to weasel their way out. Just like the situation with T.I. when he got caught up in his little situation with the silencers. He only did a year approximately. Come on, man. And some people be like, oh no, T.I. didn't snitch. But dude, he did something. He did something to weasel his way out. This is a fact. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And that's just some real stuff, man. If I go out there and commit a robbery and I get caught, I deal with the consequence. If I'm with a partner and we commit a robbery and one of us get caught, I expect that person to do his time. And don't rat. If I get caught, I do the time. I don't rat. I don't weasel up and say, well, there was another guy with me. I can tell you his name, address, but no, man. That's not right. Because you was out there committing those crimes from day one. And as far as Tekashi 6ix9ine out there trying to just tell on everybody because someone banged his baby mom, so the fuck what? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be cussing, but I'm just being real, man. So what he banged your baby mama? So what? You locked up, bruh. You locked up for a crime that you caused on yourself. No one put a gun to your head and said, do this. No one forced you to do anything. You did this upon your own will. And this goes for anybody out there going down the streets, doing a lot of these illegal activities. And then when you get caught, when it's time to be held accountable for your actions, you start weaseling up. You start blowing the whistle. That's what I mean. As a man, you're nothing. You're a lame character. That people like people like that I cannot fool with. And that's real talk, man. And I'm not talking about the law-abiding citizens. I'm not talking about the ones that work a 9 to 5 that has a job and they going steady. I'm not talking about those guys because that's what the law is for. When things get out of hand, they call the police on someone. That's what the law is for. If you live in that street life, you're not supposed to have the police involved. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to. This is why I cannot respect these young cats. It ain't even young cats. These cats that think they in the streets, they trying to do what they can to survive, and then they out there doing dumb stuff. And then when they get caught, they want to try to make a plea deal. So y'all telling me, so these cats, all right, so these cats out here talking about if we was in that situation, we would rat. Well, for starters, I won't get myself in that situation. I promise you I won't. Because I know the consequences. I mean, that's common sense. If I'm under pressure and I got no choice but to do that, I know what comes with that. So if I get caught, I'm already know, yo, I'm doing time. Fuck it. That's how I will be. At least that's how I would be. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm with someone. If I'm out here doing a lot of illegal stuff, then when I get caught, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Hey, you got me. I'm doing the time. Fuck it. I ain't ratting out nobody. Just give me whatever time I got. And I know it sounds easier said than done, but that's just me. If I got under pressure and I'm like, you know what, man, I'm about to start doing this and that, trying to survive for my family or whatever, trying to make ends meet by any means necessary. If I get caught, I get caught. It happens. I serve whatever time they got prepared for me. And that's real, man. Anyone says different, they're lame, they're a sucker, they're a coward. And I hate to say this word, but they're a snitch. And I'm talking about them street dudes. I ain't talking about, again, I'm not talking about the law abiding citizens. I'm not talking about the damn people who work 9 to 5. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about them street dudes that say they profit off the streets, right? If they say what Takashi 69 did was right, they are lame. Because if they get caught, whatever crime that they did in them streets, I promise you they will take more people with them. I promise you. And again, I'm not glorifying the street lifestyle. I'm not doing it. I'm not glorifying it at all. All I'm saying is, as a man, when you get out there doing that type of stuff, you should know what comes with it. You should know. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, man. This is real coming from the cool one. And y'all know for my videos y'all seen, I'm not a street dude, man. I just know what comes with that street life. If you get involved in it, you know what comes with it. You know if you get caught, you're gonna do some time, bro. You're getting locked up, you're getting booked, you're going to court. They're gonna tell you what they're gonna get served with. And I don't mean to put my own personal business out there, but I'm on that stuff. If for those that know me knows what I mean. If I do something wrong or if I say screw it, I'm gonna get in trouble and I'm gonna serve some time. This is a well-known fact. So in order for me to not do the time or serve time, I just keep doing what I have to do. And I'm talking about being legal. So anyway, that's all I want to say, man. And again, like I said before, I'm not talking about law-abiding citizens that's telling on people. I'm not talking about them. They're excluded from the topic because that's what the law is for. I'm talking about these street dudes that think that what Takashi 69 did was right. If they think that's what he did was right, they're lame. You cannot trust them. You couldn't trust them with your life. You couldn't trust them with $100. If I tell these dudes, hey, hold this $100 for me for about 2, 3 weeks. If I tell them to hold it for me, they ain't gonna spend the damn money. I couldn't trust these cats. So anyway, that's it, man. Y'all got me riled up, man. But for real though, I can't fool with cats like that, man. I can't. And I'm not gonna have music on in the background because I want y'all to hear me, man, and understand what I'm saying. Because when you choose that street life, man, it's not pretty. We know the street life is not pretty for those that have been involved in it. But guess what? As a man, when you make decisions like that, man, you gotta know what comes with it. Obviously, that Takashi person didn't know what came with that street lifestyle. So anyway, I'm done with it, man. Uh, like I said, be on the lookout for those mixtapes and the EP coming out soon, man. If y'all heard some of the songs on the on the channel, y'all know how I do. I come with original content. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hear something original, I'm the guy right here. I'm not rapping about your typical uh, street lifestyle and I'm the hardest dude ever. Nah, I'm being original. Y'all hear the life of a bookworm. Anyway, that's it. I'm out, man. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another video. Peace out. Much love.